Hey everyone, thank you for clicking on today's video. We are going to do a cash stuffing today. I don't want to spend too much time in the intro, but we have about $633 to stuff today. This week just I got paid, so we are going to jump right into it. I hope you guys like my nails. We are going to Disney soon, so I wanted to do something a little more fun. Hope you guys can see the glitter, but super fun. Okay, so let's jump into it here. We will count this cash and then we will get to stuffing. You guys know the drill though. I'm terrible at remembering what I just counted. So we are going to bring up the handy calculator real quick and we are going to add this up on the calculator. So let's do 100 and then we 51, 52, 50, 250 in 50s. 20, 40, 60, 80, 120, 120, and then 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 5, 10, 15, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay. So that is, and then we said we were at 633, so let's subtract 633. That is $40. That is correct. I did take out $40 earlier today. So happy weekend. Today is Saturday for us. So we did go get breakfast this morning. So I did take out $40 for our dining out money. There is some change left over that will just go in my wallet. But just so you guys know, we did already do that. So in case you're new to my channel, hi, my name's Brittany. We are a month ahead on our bills and then we we stuff our current cash envelopes and sinking funds. So I am mid-30s. I am married with a little boy named Mason. He is 2 and we are currently renting a home. We sold our home earlier this year while the market was still really hot, so that set us up to be very successful this year. So we are, that's kind of what we're doing right now. So we are going to stuff a little bit more into our bills binder and then we will be all set for December's bills. So in Pest we are going to stuff a little bit more. We're going to stuff $7 into Pest. Like I said, we are renters, but we so we do some of the small things. I am not a bug person at all. I don't like any kind of bug. Maybe a roly-poly. I can do those, but no other bugs. So we do have pests come by once a quarter, and then anytime, like if we're gonna have people over for Mason's party, I call them out to just spot treat everything, get any spider webs out and that kind of thing. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. Perfect. There's $28 for our pest for December. So what we do is we stuff our bills envelopes throughout the month and then I deposit it and pay all of the following month's bills. So after the stuffing, I will take all this money from this binder and go ahead and deposit it so we can go ahead and pay rent and do all those fun things. So this is our rent money, by the way, that is over here. And then so next we're going to do a little bit more in student loans. We're going to do 18 in student loans. I hope I'm not shaking the camera. Sorry. Okay, so we're going to add a 10, a 5, and 3 ones. 1, 2, 3. All right, so let's see. We have 10, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 70, 1, 2, 3, 4. 74 in student loans. Perfect. So I do pay on one student loan right now that is not deferred, and then the rest of them are part of that government deferment. All right. Next, we are not, we actually are going to put 18 as well in our internet. So let's add a 10, a 5, and 3 ones for internet. 1, 2, 3. There we go. You guys have to tell me what you're up to this weekend. I'm so excited. It's finally Christmas season, officially Christmas season. I've been decorated for Christmas for a while already. It is just now socially acceptable to put my wreath outside, so I will definitely be doing that this weekend. And then we are just kind of getting prepped ready for our Disney trip. So, but I'd love to know what you guys are doing. And if you guys have any like fun tradition things that you do with your kids or your families during this time of year, I'd love to hear it. We don't really have any traditions yet with Mason being only 2, but I'd love to start doing something fun, not kind of centered around gifts, but more of an experience type thing. So let me know if you guys have any suggestions. But in the internet, we got 10, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you have 66 in our internet. All right, and typically usually right before I end up doing my last stuffing of the month, I do go on and check and double check some of these bills, especially the consumption bills like water and energy. And I see if I'm on track to have the right amount of money. Either I'm over or under typically. So if I'm over, then I actually just move that money into one of our sinking funds or towards debt. And then if I'm short, I do make sure I have enough money to cover. But we do have a checking account buffer this time around. I did not check before I got on film right now. So that was my fault. All right, so phones, we're not going to do anything, and I don't think we're going to do the rest of any of this stuff. All this stuff has already been stuffed. So at the end of this video, we will actually go through and pull all this money and count it, and I will tell you guys how much we're going to deposit for all of our bills. As far as our pet care here, this is for our dog grooming. Dog groomer is coming on Tuesday, so we will leave this actually, that way we can pay them on Tuesday. Okay, so that is our bills binder here, and then we are going to go ahead and jump into our cash envelopes. So I use a Kate Spade binder here. It's just one of the zip envelopes, and then right inside is in one of these larger pocket areas is where my little dividers fit. My dividers came from a Savvy Sense wallet that I bought off of Amazon. Actually, I think I got it for Christmas a few years ago, and I definitely wore out that envelope or that wallet, so I was able to actually take these dividers out, and they fit in these zip wallets from Kate Spade. I don't know why I can't think of that word. Okay, so let's do our cash envelopes. So Mason is going to get 40. This is for diapers, wipes, anything he needs throughout the week. And then he still has a little birthday gift card to Kohl's we haven't used yet. Grocery is going to get 160. So there we go. So we have 160 in grocery. Animals is not going to get anything. They do still have $50. We will be stocking up on food and everything before our trip, so we are good there. Like I said, dining out, that has already been pulled. I do have some change in the kitchen that I will put in here. And then in miscellaneous, we do stuff $40 in miscellaneous. There we are. So that is our cash envelopes. So this will go back into the wallet. All right, and then we're going to jump right into sinking funds. So our first binder here is our more short-term sinking funds. So this is stuff we're going to use in the next few weeks to probably a few months. Christmas is fully funded. We have used just a little bit, so I do need to update this. We don't have a full 1,000 anymore, but we did until we started shopping. But I need to go ahead and pull this out and start actually pulling that cash out. Is in our high yield at the moment. So we are fully funded on that though. Date night, we're not going to stuff right now since we have a vacation. We're not going to worry about that. Vacation is fully funded with 2,000 ready to go. And then, okay, so for birthdays, we are going to add $10 to birthday. My husband's birthday is in December, so I always make sure that his birthday is celebrated separate from Christmas, even though it's very close to Christmas. So we have 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 46, 47 in birthday. All right, and then jumping into health, we are going to put $10 in here as well. Looks like we're going to do a lot of $10. I do have medicine to pick up here in the next few days, so that's what this will be going towards. And there we go. All right. And then clothing, we're not going to add anything right now. Beauty, we are going to add $10 to beauty. It looks like there's nothing in there right now, so we will add $10. Okay. And then hair, there we go. Hair, we are going to add $10 as well. My husband will be getting his hair cut before our trip, so it's good to always make sure we have that ready to go. So 10, 20, 30, 35 in hair. That will be plenty for him. And my son gets his hair cut probably every other month. He's not a fan of haircuts, so it's not something we try to do very often. But sometimes he has very thick hair, so I definitely don't like it when it gets too long. Okay, so nails, we're going to add $50 to nails. All right. And then cake funds, we are not going to add anything. So this just covers any of the expenses for me to make cakes for my family for their birthdays. That way it doesn't come out of my grocery budget. And gifts, we are going to add $10 to gifts. I did use the gift money I had, plus I think a little bit more from some envelope, because my nail girl is getting married this weekend and I wanted to give her a little something. Okay, so $10 in gifts, so that is that envelope. All right, and then let's jump into our next one here. This is more of our long-term, we're definitely going to use it binder. So like Amazon Prime, we definitely are obviously going to use it when our membership is due. So we're going to add $2 to Amazon Prime. So we have a 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. We have 26 in there. You know, to be honest, I might, once this is over, I might do a quick bill condensing too, because since I have all that money to deposit for bills, it's probably good to condense some of these if I can. Okay, so for Mason's birthday, we're going to add 20. So we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 10, 15, 20, 21, 22. So we have 22 in Mason's birthday. This is for his birthday for next year. All right, and then debts, we are gonna add 53 to debt this paycheck. So we're gonna add a 50 and 3, 1, 2, 3, perfect. So we have 50, 70, 90, 91, 92, 93. So we have an extra $93 going towards debt this week, or this month, which is awesome. So this will get deposited along with our bills. All right, next one here we got is our maintenance binder. All right, so we have a home maintenance, we're not going to add anything to. Car maintenance, we are going to add another $50 to car maintenance. So we did have $800 in the high yield, but we used some to buy a battery for my husband's car. So we are replacing that $267 that we used. So we have $150 here, and then so we are getting close to that one, and then we can focus on some other things. Health deductible, we are going to add 10. This might actually turn around and go towards my husband's MRI that he just had on his knee. We have 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. So once we get that bill, we will probably need to go ahead and take care of that, and he's gonna have some physical therapy bills, so we are just gonna have to prepare for that. So we have, for the vet, we are gonna do 25. This is just for our dogs in case they need anything. There we go. All right, so we have 50, 70, 90, 100. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 36, 36 in our vet. All right, so it looks like we have one more, which is going to be Mason. So his savings account is going to get an extra 50. So let's grab his binder here. So his money, or part of his money, is in the high yield. And then once we hit one of his goals, probably 1,000, we will put it into a CD to let it accrue a little bit more interest than the high yield does. So he has 500 in the bank right now, and then we're going to add another 50. So we have 51, 52, 20, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 86, 87. So how much was that? 287 plus this, so 787? I think that's right. All right, so that is Mason's. All right, so let's go ahead and pull out our bills money, and we will go ahead and count that and see how much we're going to deposit. So let's jump back into our bills here. I'm just making sure I don't run out of memory on my card, on my SD card. Okay, so we are going to pull this rent. So this is our rent money. I'm going to put this right over here. So we have our hundreds, our 50s, and our 5s. All right, sorry guys, I had to reformat my memory card. So we are jumping into pulling all the cash out of our bills binder, and we'll try and do a small bill condensing, and then we'll count this money and see how much we're going to deposit for December's bills. So we are just pulling all this out here. gosh, I am so excited for the Christmas season. I mean, I love Thanksgiving. I like eating all the food and that kind of thing, but I am just so much of a Christmas person. And it's not just, you know, it's not the gifts or anything like that. I just love the music and the Christmas lights and just the overall, you know, just the feeling of Christmas. I am a big Christmas tree smelling candle person, so I always have vanilla balsam from Bath and Body Works burning in the house. That is one of my favorites. I am stocked up. I have not seen it yet in stores this year, but so I'm very thankful I have as many as I do, because I have not seen it yet. So hopefully they bring it back. But winter candy apple is my other favorite. That is just kind of light and it's not as heavy as, you know, a lot of the Christmas scents can be. So I really enjoy that one too. I would love to hear y'all's favorites. I feel like it's so interesting to hear what other people like to have their house smelling like. I'm not usually like a food type smelly person. I can't usually get into the pumpkin smells. I do enjoy marshmallow fireside. That is a really nice smell. I've loved that smell for years. And for the spring and summer, we are peach Bellini fans. Love that smell too. So, but like I said, I'd love to hear what y'all are into and what, if you guys are gonna do the big candle sale. I think it's the first weekend of December from Bath and Body Works. I'll be curious to see, I haven't seen yet at least, how much they're actually gonna sell candles for. I remember years ago it was like $8 candles, I think, and they've slowly crept up to over $10. So I mean, it's still better than, you know, usually pay what, half off nowadays is one of their sales, and that's what, like $13. So we're approaching to that point where it's not even almost gonna be worth it. But I used to love going in and doing the $8 sales. That's a really nice, like, easy gift to give people. So I really enjoyed it. Okay, so pet care, we said we were gonna leave here because we will use that on Tuesday. All right, so that is all the money out of that binder. And then we do have, I'm gonna set this over here so I don't get confused. Okay, and then we talked about taking our debt money out as well. So we are gonna take all that out. I'll have to make sure wow, that one looks terrible. I don't know if you guys can see that. That one is like ripped in half. I think I might just have to toss this one because it is a ratty looking one. So we're just gonna leave that out. Okay, so our debt one is not in there. Where is our debt binder? I think it's in this one maybe, or yes. So we will go ahead and take this debt one out, and I'm gonna actually leave it in the envelope, but just take the whole envelope out because I wanna make sure that that money goes to debt like it's supposed to. So let's see. We are gonna do how much? 50, 70, 90, 91, 92, 93 towards our debt. So we were working on my husband's credit card, but we are gonna go back and finish off mine. Mine's gotten a little out of hand, but to be honest, we only use it for gas. So gas is just so expensive, and my husband and I both have to fill up once a week. So it's just gotten, I think there's probably $400 or $500 on there. And now we have a regular payment of credit cards that I put money towards, but ideally it gets paid off every month. So we might have to do something a little bit different if we're struggling to make sure that that gets paid off every month. Okay, so we are gonna jump into our sinking funds here. So let's see if we can condense any of these while we have all this extra cash. All right, so for Amazon, we had 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Ooh, so we can keep a 1, and then we will do a 5 and a 20. So 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Perfect. So we will put this 5 and 1s here. There we go. And we still have 26 in our Amazon. All right. All right, so for Mason's birthday, let's condense this one too. So let's see. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. And then 10, 15, 20. Let's do a 20. And then 2. So let's put these back. Okay, so we have 122 for Mason's birthday next year. Awesome. All right, there we go. We will set that aside. That is nice and cleaned out. I am not going to condense this one because this one is going to get used here soon. I don't think there's a whole lot in here that... let's take a look here. Maybe we can. So let's see. Birthday, we can probably condense this a little bit. Let's see what we have. 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 46, 47. So let's do 10, 15, 20. Let's do another 20 here. There we go. So we'll condense that a little bit. Might as well, right? Since we have the cash, might as well. So we have 20, 40, 45, 46, 47 in our birthday. All right. All right, health. I'm gonna use this anyway. There's no sense in doing that. Beauty, no. Hair, no. Nails are fine. Gifts are fine. Okay, so this one's good. All right, so let's jump over here to our other binders, or I'm sorry, other envelopes. Let's see, home maintenance. Let's see what we got in here. So we got 40, so we can put another 20 and put these 10s right here. There we go. And I think I will do a big count at the end of the year and see how much we have saved this year so far. This will be super exciting. All right, so we have 150, so we are going to put 250s there and grab 100 for our car maintenance. So once we get to 267 in here, then I will get it deposited so it can sit in the high yield and just gain some interest. All right, and then for health, let's see, we have 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. So let's get rid of these 10s and we can do 2 20s here. We'll do, yeah, did that right? Make sure I did it right. All right, so 50, 70, 90 in health. All right, vet, let's see if we can condense this at all. So 50, 70, 90, 100. And then we have 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. So let's do 5, 10, 15, 20. All right. I'm about to confuse myself. All right, so we have 100, 20, 30, 35. So we have 135 in vet. Let's get these put over here so I don't confuse myself. That's what happens usually when I'm swapping bills with my extra ones that I have. I get so confused so fast. All right, that is that binder, and then we can look real quick at our last binder here, which has some of our saving stuff. We haven't quite figured out what we're going to do with our retirement. I just think right now with the economy, we're just going to find a low risk thing. So I think we're still probably going to go the Roth IRA route, but since I took on more responsibilities at work, I do think that I'll end up staying there full time a little longer than I planned. So I think I'm going to go ahead and open a Roth 401k with them, and that way I kind of get the benefits of a 401k and a Roth. So okay, so for Mason we have the 500, and then we have 51, 52, 20, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 86, 87. So let's count that one more time. 20, 40, 50, 60. So let's do this. 20, 40, 50. So let's put these here and grab a 50. And then we have 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. So let's try and get rid of some of these. So 5, 10, 15, 20. Okay. And then we have 6. So that is good there. All right, so let's get rid of this so we don't get confused. Put those 5s there. Put those 50s back here. All right. So we have 1, 2, 50, 70, 70, 80, 85, 86, 87. So we have 287 plus his 500. So we have 887, no, 787. 5 plus 2, yes, 787 in Mason's savings account. So that 500 is a placeholder. His 500 is in his high yield already. All right, so retirement, we'll see if we can condense any of this. We have 151, so let's grab a 100 here. 50, 70, 80. 50, 70, 80. Yeah, okay, that's good there. So we have 280 in a retirement envelope. All right, and last one is our future home. This is just for like small expenditures, things like that. So 50, 60, 65, 70. So this can get us a 20. So we have a 10 and 2 5s gives us a 20. So we have 70 in our future home. All right. That is all we are going to do in this binder. So awesome. So we have condensed everything we can. We are going to get a calculator out here and we are going to calculate how much money we are going to deposit today. Ooh, try and get the, there you go, try and get the glare out. All right, so let's count this here. So let's do our small bills first, because I know you guys would want to see the big bills. So we're going to do the small bills first. All right, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. And then we have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 5, 60s, 5, 70s, 5, 80, 5, 90, 95, 100. 5, 10, 15, 20, 5, 30, 5, 40, 5. Okay, and then 10s, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 91, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 92, 10, 20, 30, 230 and 10. Okay, 20, 40, 60, 80, 120 and 20s. All right, so let's start stacking all this. Goodness, this is a thick stack, so my bank is definitely going to make me do 2 cash deposits because they only allow a certain amount of bills per transaction. All right, and then let's do 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 50, 70, 58, 59, 50, 1,000, and 1,050. Ooh, let's get, make sure I get password. I think that was 1,050. Okay, I'm gonna check that again. 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 50, 1,050. Okay, all right. And then our hundreds. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 1,000, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, so we are depositing $3,593 towards our bills. That includes our rent and then all of our other bills. So that is awesome. That is a big chunk of cash right there. And then we are gonna put our debt money towards in the bank as well, and then I will make sure this goes specifically towards the debt we are working on right now. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I am super excited for the end of the month and the beginning of December. Let's see if we can get a good thumbnail. This is probably gonna get annoying in the thumbnail, but we can do that. Yay! Okay. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I really appreciate you guys watching and all the support. I'm super excited for the videos coming up in December. We're going to do a debt confession update, and we're going to do kind of 2023 financial goals and plans for the year. and what our savings goals are. So if you guys are interested in watching those, definitely subscribe and check out the upcoming videos. And if you guys have any video suggestions going into 2023, I'd love to know. I do know that someone asked about me creating a video about making a budget sheet in Excel. So I definitely am going to be working on getting that up in December as well, so you guys can make your own budgets for 2023. But if you guys have any other video suggestions, let me know. Thank you so much for watching and have a great weekend. I'll see you next time. Bye.